All right, so if you take your pennies and you lay them out on the table, what you're going to see is you have a smattering of pennies, old and new. The old ones, of course, are going to be more of the darker copper color, and the new ones are going to be this bright, shiny color. The reason that you get such a drastic difference is not only because of the age, but also because of the material. Pennies that were made before 1982 were made of about 95% copper. Pennies made after and during 1982 were made of about 95% zinc with a small copper coating to give it that brilliant shine. The reason that was done is because the amount of copper actually in the penny is about 3 times as valuable as 1 cent. Just another reason probably that the penny should be phased out. But for our purposes, what we're going to do is use this as an analogy for a deposit and find out what percent of our ore deposit is profitable mineral and what percent is waste. So count out which pennies were made before 1982 and which ones were made during and after 1982. Then take the amount of pennies that were pre-1982, the copper ones, and assume that they are your hematite, and divide it by 50 to get the percent of ore minerals in your ore deposit. You can then use that later on in the lab, write that number down, and we're going to use that later on once we find out our volume and tonnage of ore material to find out exactly how much valuable ore we have.